Adam and Eve did not undergo the normal birth process. After the two creation accounts in Genesis 1:27 and Genesis 2:7, the physical appearance of Adam and Eve becomes a mystery to us. The Bible does not describe their looks beyond stating they were made in God's image and from dust. This raises intriguing questions. Whether Adam and Eve had a belly button. There is actually this ancient book called the Book of Adam and Eve. It's not scripture, but it's the story which recounts the very fall of man. Interestingly, it reveals their physical appearance beyond what the two creation accounts state. It states that their very nature was light itself, but after their sin, this divine luminosity was stripped away. This is where it just went mind-blowing, because after God had commanded Adam and Eve to leave the garden, they were actually commanded to live in a cave called the Cave of Treasures. Once they reached the exit gate of the garden, Adam and Eve were confronted with the harshness of the world outside and fainted in shock. See, this was the very first time they had seen anything other than the splendor of the garden. When they saw just how rough the outside world really was, they both fell flat on their faces. God then wakes them up and sends them back on their way. But the minute they enter this gloomy cave, a new and terrifying experience awaited them. Darkness. Adam and Eve had never seen darkness before. They had never seen nightfall before, and spent the entire night weeping, gripped by fear. Now, you might argue this is merely mythology, but conveniently scientists have discovered that humans do actually produce light. It's even common knowledge that humans right now have this slight bioluminescence emission of light. It's almost as if Adam and Eve's light was rather dimmed than extinguished.